YouTube, it's Stephanie here again to just show you something that I did with my Filofax last night. I actually filmed this video last night, but I was going to upload it today and I watched it before I did, and I was so excited that it was hardly understandable, I guess. I was just like all over the place when I recorded the video. So I thought I would show you what I did. I got the idea from, I don't know her YouTube name, but she had an Austerly Filofax, I believe, with Harley Quinn dividers, and I had always wanted to switch out my dividers and put in something a little bit more fun, and it definitely would be along the lines of comic book stuff, whether it be something from Batman, or like I was thinking the Gotham City villains or something along those lines. And then I remembered another thing was I've been running low on colored ink and trying to save that recently, so I wanted to think of something that was black and white. And then I found, I remembered that I had these images on Pinterest that I found of drawings of Batman characters. So I just used a template for the shape of the divider from Filofaxy, and I just deleted everything on the page that was already there and put the photo there, sized it to the correct size, and then I made a fade around the edges of the picture just to make it look a little bit more natural, and cut it out, or printed it out 2 per page on cardstock, and then I traced a Filofax page around, cut it out, and hole punched it. So this is the first one. It is Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, and Catwoman just hanging out. I really like that one. That one has been the back screen of on my phone for a long time, so I think that's really great. The next one is Poison Ivy and Batman, and this is for my school tab. So what I did here, because I have a separate, like I have this was the divider for this one, but what I did was I just put it behind, I put the divider behind, and the tabs on here, because these Avery tabs don't stick very well to this. Something about this material, it doesn't work very well. Even Post-its don't stick very long on here. Except for the cheap ones, for some reason it's backwards. Pardon me. And then for my notes section I have Selena Kyle, Miss Catwoman. And for my right section I have Batwoman and I do this every time. I did this last night too when I recorded this. Batwoman and Batman. When I discovered that there was a superhero called Catman, I get them confused all the time because I thought that Catman was the funniest thing ever for a while there. DC Comics, check it out, it's pretty funny. Anyway, yeah, so I uploaded a haul the other day, and I got this envelope from Staples on clearance, so I thought I'd really quickly show you that too. And that's really great as well. I put it originally in the back, but found that it made it way too uneven. Like, it looks like that, but this is fully closed. So when I'm on today's day, like this, you can see that it actually kind of evens it out. I'm just realizing now how floppy this is. It really evens it out so that when I'm writing, my hand doesn't hit the rings as much. So that's really helpful as well. I thought I would make a really quick comment on this ruler, the Today ruler from Day Runner. It's transparent, which is great, but a problem that I have with it is, if you can see here, these holes are not really holes, they're like full cutouts. And what happens when you're turning the bookmark back and forth is it gets caught. Huh. Let me see. Try that again. Yeah. Because, sorry, this is so terrible. I suck at filming these videos. Because the ruler can move this way a bit, when you go to turn it, it like flops and it gets kind of stuck. I mean, it's not that big a deal, but it's kind of irritating. Another thing that I wanted to show you is, like I said before, I wanted to keep this ruler, so what I did was I got one of my old dividers, just Filofax alphabet dividers with the tab cut off, and I put a bunch of sticky notes on here so I can use that. And then in the back here, behind, I have these transparent flags, and then my Avery dots, and in here I have all resources as well. So at the top I have arrows and a couple more stickies that won't stick to that, a whole bunch of hole reinforcements, and a whole bunch of scrap paper for notes and giving people my email address and stuff like that. So that's everything that's really changed in my Filofax, but the dividers are so exciting. Yeah, so I just thought I'd share that and give you a heads up on how to do it, and I think you guys should all do it if you have really plain dividers and it's not really your thing to have plain minimalistic stuff in your Filofax or in anything, and you can find any image you like on the internet and transfer it over into your Filofax, and it's awesome. And it makes the Filofax just so much more fun to use, and that's what I think that's the reason why we all fell in love with our Filofaxes. Anyway, thanks for watching as always, and I hope you enjoyed. Have a good one, guys. Bye now.